I'm the director of marketing and A&R development, which is kind of a catch-all phrase, which means that I handle a lot of A&R responsibilities, but also because we are a smaller staff than at a lot of labels, kind of handle product management sort of duties and head up a lot of the marketing initiatives for the artists on Vanguard. First of all, from the creative standpoint, the whole process of A&R consultation, as I mentioned, from our perspective, the song is always the most important thing, and if there's a resource out there for developing artists and for young artists to make sure that their material is as strong as it can possibly be, I think that's the first step to success at any level. And then also developing, providing a platform for an artist to have that direct-to-consumer relationship, with a digital storefront, and being able, as the other things kind of come into place, whether it's a publicity campaign as they get their image kind of underway, having that ability to have that direct communication and direct kind of interaction with the consumer, I think is an invaluable service. I do think the industry is changing. I think that a lot of the power that had kind of typically been reserved to if it was labels or radio is kind of being handed back over to the artist in a lot of different respects. And I think that a lot of the additional outlets, if it's MySpace, if it's grassroots marketing, if it's digital downloads, things like that are allowing for a great many avenues of exposure that kind of weren't there for artists, traditionally speaking, and I think the industry is changing in a lot of ways, but most significantly with respect to the avenues for exposure that are available to artists, new and old. I think with indie artists, I think my advice would kind of be twofold. First, I think that from a creative perspective, I think, as I mentioned about the types of artists that we look for, I think songs are the most important thing. So if you're a songwriter, or if you have a band and you write songs collaboratively, I think making sure that your material is as strong as it could possibly be with respect to the songs, and make sure that you have great songs that resonate, both from a melodic perspective, from an emotional standpoint, lyrically. I think that's the first key, and then the second kind of aspect to that is sort of the exact flip side of that, which would be kind of developing a business savvy and being aware of what it takes to be a successful artist on a label or from a touring perspective or as a songwriter, and being aware of the kind of things that are necessary with respect to developing a fan base and developing awareness for yourself as an artist. Make sure that your songs are up to snuff and that your materials is absolutely as strong as it can be. And two, get out there, and there's so many outlets for awareness out there. If it's MySpace and the various types of social networking things that are available now, and there's so many things that are available now to empower artists to develop a fan base and a direct relationship. I think that my advice would be to research and kind of aggressively do all of those things and promote yourself kind of as much as possible.